the first government to set aside any amount of money for the advancement, development and advancement of this industry is the PDP government.
The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has pledged to support and fund the creative sector if elected as president in the 2023 general election.
Cast area where it is transmitting from.
Atiku, who made the pledge in Lagos on Saturday, November 26, 2022, at Eko Hotels and Suites, during a roundtable discussion with stakeholders in the Nigerian creative, cultural, and innovative industry, said no government can afford to ignore such a vast industry that has contributed immensely to the development of the country.
Encourage, the private sector to be also part of this venture capital, because government alone, like one of you said, cannot provide all the funding that is needed to develop this prosperous industry in terms of wealth creation, in terms of employment opportunities, particularly to our young men and women. So for me, this is a very vital, essentially a live wire for our economy, a sector that provides the second, income and employment opportunities is not a sector that we should toy with. So for me, if you give me the opportunity, whether you make me write agreement or you don't, I will do it.
The roundtable interlocutors include some notable artists, including top entertainment entrepreneur Ayo Animashaun, award-winning film director Kenneth Young, Ace creative director Papa Omotayo, talent manager and music executive Efe Omorudbe, media entrepreneur Agatha Amata, amongst others, who lamented the neglect of the industry by the government.
Creative industries of Nigeria and Africa, that the continent has repositioned itself globally.
Ifeanyi Okowa, PDP vice president candidate, appreciated Atiku for putting his people in mind and also showed gratitude to the artists present at the event.
It's unfortunate so many things have happened in the past. But a man grows old and sees things going on. And at a point in time, he's beginning to wonder, am I going to leave this world, seeing this country this way? That is why he's still offering himself. But that there's that inner feeling for this country. And I believe that that is the driving process in him. And I believe that working together, truly working together, we can make Nigeria work again. So there's room for partnership. There have been frustrations in the past, but I think that together we can rekindle hope. And that's exactly what you have done tonight. You have made us realize that there is still hope within so many aspects of the economy in this country, and that together we can work.
While highlighting the challenges confronting the music industry, top entertainment entrepreneur Ayo Animashaun says the country lacks the enabling environment for musicians in the industry, while Kenneth Young added that proper funding is a major problem.
The real reason why most people that started, music events and like award ceremony, rewarding the talent after each year, do not go past the first 5-6 years. It's because it's difficult. We do not have the right enabling environment and to make some of these things happen, so they stop. And when we go abroad, we are welcome with open hands. We get beyond what we want.
When I look at the film industry, one of the major challenges that we have is that people like us who want to stay in other parts of the country cannot, because we have to be at the center looking for funding. And I would actually say that if the incoming government will look at the creation of the National Endowment Fund for Arts, because even in America, where you have Hollywood, there's still the National Endowment Fund for Arts, where people who make a different kind of art can actually have access. I think people should actually be able to produce really creative materials from from an existing funding that we will have.
While commending the former vice president for his efforts, and editor-in-chief of Panoramic Entertainment, Tunji Anjorin, appreciated the initiative, adding that Atiku is the best man for the job.
It's very welcome because the creative industry is largely underserved and overlooked by the government and the private sector alike. So this is very welcome, and it's definitely an innovative event and charting a way forward.
The event also witnessed A Great Nation, a song by Timi Dakolo. However, Atiku Abubakar explained that the government alone cannot provide the funding needed to grow the sector, and promised to collaborate with the private sector to grow the creative industry.